Sometimes we may feel like life is so busy and so go, go, go 24/7. It feels like we'll never catch a break. Another test to study for, another dose of heartache, another goal to achieve, more standards to meet. The list is never ending. But the good news is we don't have to let all these things cause us stress anymore. We don't have to be slaves to our to-do lists. Now, yes, it is good to work hard and to do our best at everything we do. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters." But it's also important to realize that overworking can do so much more harm than good, especially when we occupy ourselves with things that will only bring selfish gain and things that won't benefit others. And if we don't do everything for God's glory, then there isn't necessarily a point in doing it at all. Ecclesiastes 5:16-17 says, "And this also is a severe evil. Just exactly as he came, so shall he go. And what profit has he who has labored for the wind? All his days he also eats in darkness, and he has much sorrow and sickness and anger." So it would probably be a good idea for us to prioritize the things that are most important to us. Let go of the things that we are doing that are bringing no significant joy to our lives or to others around us. And instead, let's concentrate on things that bring the most joy to our lives, whether that be spending more time with friends and family, or maybe dedicating some time to practice on an instrument that we love, or another hobby that we enjoy. Philippians 4:8 says, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things." And sometimes it seems that we have no time at all because we're spending all of our time on pointless things that we don't understand how to really balance our time with all the things we need to do. But the one thing that most of us tend to leave out of our lives is God. It feels like for most of us, He's just something in the back of our heads that we think on from time to time. But we're missing the big picture, guys. God is the definition of love, and He can and will provide peace in your life, if only we ask Him. If God isn't first in our lives, then we start finding that we're always looking for more things to fill up that gap in our soul, that void, that the only thing that can fill that hole, that can satisfy that void, is God. And when God becomes first in our lives, everything else we do has so much more meaning than it did when we left God on the side. So don't be afraid to let go of your stress. Spend time with God and rest a little. Life is just too good to be wasted worrying about petty things of this world. So let's take a stand. Let's live life to our fullest and finally find that peace in our lives. And now is the perfect time to start. So let's go.